What's up, players? And by players I mean Call of Duty players, because that's what we are. VWK Gaming here, and today I thought it's about time I brought you some actual gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, because I have actually been getting some pretty good gameplays. This one included. It's a gameplay where I managed to get a 29 gun kill streak, so that's one off a Nuketown medal. I think in total I got something like 35 kills in the kill streak. I'm not sure exactly. I didn't even realise I did that well before I started the game, but I should just clarify, at the beginning of this gameplay I am camping a little bit, and that isn't because I was like, this is not my game style at all, but I was trying to get long shot medals because at the time I was trying to achieve the gold and the golden gun for the XR2, and I managed to get it, so it was worth it. And I think I may have even got all of the long shots I needed on this map. On this gameplay, like I've been playing Nuketown 24/7 a lot. Obviously it's not out anymore, but at the time when it was, I mean, I was playing it non-stop because, you know, it got you so much XP. But today I'm really going to be talking about the game a little bit, and also if this gun, the XR2, is the greatest gun on the game, because I do strongly believe that it is. And if you're looking for a class for this setup, I do have a video out at the moment, so go on my channel and look for that. It is, I think the video is called something like the Domination, Ultimate Domination class, something like that, and it's basically this class setup. I've improved it for the sake of that video to get you an awesome Domination class using this gun. So it's not exactly the same as the class I'm using in this video, but this class is pretty good, but the other one is better. So you can just go check it out if you're looking for the gun setup. But today we're looking at the gameplay. We're going to be talking about this gun, and I think it is pretty awesome. It really reminds me of the M16, the beautiful M16 from Call of Duty 4. Now, although a lot of you people won't even remember that gun, but back then on Call of Duty 4, if you were the kind of player who played game battles, is game battles even still a thing? I think it might be called MLG now, but game battles was the competitive gaming, and the only assault rifle anyone used was the M16. It was a 3-round burst assault rifle. It was super awesome. I think the M16 made a feature on a couple of other games as well, but I can't remember exactly because those were years ago. And although COD 4 was years ago, I played that game a hell of a lot. Now, this gun on this game is so awesome. You can just completely mop up. And I'm playing Xbox One as well, which is widely recognised to be, you know, the most difficult console to play on, and I can still mop people up. I've been told by a friend who's got a who's played PS4 and Xbox One, and he said on PS4 you use this gun, you use the XR2, and you can just completely clear up everyone. And that's because this gun is so powerful, but it has that decent fire rate and accuracy. The only difficulty with it is that you've got to keep clicking that trigger, and now, like, I know a lot of people like to just sit back, hold that trigger down and let the gun do the work for them, but with this gun we're talking about getting precise kills and using those bullets to their maximum effect, because with like a fully automatic assault rifle you're going to be spraying bullets all over the place, and it's not really an ergonomic way of using the bullets that you have in your magazine. Now in this, you just need to put in a couple of bursts, maybe 2 or 3, and you've guaranteed yourself the kill. And you've got a few more bursts in you as well. You can see in this setup as well, I'm using the extended mags just to max out the capacity of this weapon, so you don't need to reload as much. So you can have like 5 people coming up to you, and if you're good enough at the game, you can just pick up all of them, because it doesn't take very long to get a kill if you can aim correctly at them. And that's why I think this gun is the best in the game. Now, I've been looking at other people play, other top players, like I have to say, I'm usually in the winner's circle. I love the winner's circle, by the way. What a great addition. I think it's just, everyone should just always strive to be in that winner's circle. But always, the other top players in the winner's circle and the guys that were getting the really top scores are using this very gun, the XR2. That's because classically, go back through all of the Call of Duties and the 3-round burst assault rifles, not even necessarily the 3-round burst assault rifles, but the assault rifles with burst fire are typically used by the best players, because the best players get the most out of the burst assault rifles. I mean, they're incredibly long range, they're incredibly accurate, and as long as you know how to use them right and you actually properly aim on your opponent, then you're getting that kill pretty much every time. And you can see we're going into the next half of the game, and like, so far I have just picked up 18 kills. Now a few of them were with my Wally. Obviously it's not called the Wally, it's called the Cerberus. But you know, we got to call it the Wally really, because that's what it is. Just say what it is. So 18 kills, 1 death I got before I even started the gameplay, to be honest, because I got a death straight off the bat, so I thought I'd cut that off the beginning of the gameplay. We don't need to see that really, do we? So there we go, 18 kills so far, and you know, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, and I'm going to show you now on this gameplay. You're going to see a really good spot that I would recommend using to pick up kills and domination on Nuketown. Honestly, it's just the best spot in the game, especially when you're using a gun like this. When you can be accurate, then this is what you need to be doing exactly now. This is the spot. This one right here. You see it. You can suddenly pick off just 2 people just like that so easily. And because it's a head glitch or head camping, whatever you want to call it, it's really difficult for the opponent to get you. So you want to sit here and you want to wait till all the people come out their spawn. They're rushing out. They're coming out the back entrance there. They're going to be coming out the garage, the front door, and on the right stream there, left from where we're sitting. And they're just going to keep coming out and keep coming out, and everyone else on your team is going to keep them distracted, and you've got the opportunity to get some just ridiculous amounts of kills as long as you can keep hitting your targets. Now you can also see that I'm using this awesome machine gun. It's just so overpowered. Like, this is why everyone's using the Reaper as soon as you unlock it, because it is just so awesome. But you've got to be set up to use it. You've got to be set up. You can't just like run around with this gun. This is a gun you need to be set up in your position, and then you can just go for it. And the great thing about using these guns as well is because you get extra points per kill. You get 125 points per kill rather than your standard 100, and that's pretty awesome. I think I like that, because you know, it gives you extra incentive to do well with your specialist weapon. But you can see I'm still picking off more and more opponents. That's because of the quality of the gun combined with this excellent camping spot. I'm going to call it a camping spot. But also the advantage of this is that you're sat in a spot where you're actually on B. You can see the spawns are just switched now, and you just simply move around to the other side. You need to be aware though of when the spawns are going to switch, and you can do that by looking at your minimap. Basically look where your guys are, and the opponents are going to be on the other side of the map. But you've got to stay aware of that. You've got to stay aware of that when that's happening. Otherwise you're going to be picking up loads of kills, and then suddenly all of a sudden they're just going to switch spawn and come at you from the back. But I think the only disadvantage to this spot is those windows. Those windows, oh my god, they must be so overpowered. It's actually ridiculous. I'll just update you how many kills we're on at the moment. We're on 38 kills. That's a 38 kill streak before I died. 29 gun kills, which is one of a nuclear medal, which is, I mean, from looking at other gameplays online, I've not seen too better than that, to be honest. I've not seen many people get one off the nuclear, but you can see I've gone straight up to that spawn. I'm picking up 2 headshots again, so easy, so simple. The spawns are switched, so you've got to be aware of the spawn switching. Even though we've got C and they've got A, the spawns still switch, and sometimes the spawns kind of mess up a bit where you're going to get people coming from both angles. That's going to be a problem. But the windows are the things you really need to be looking out for when you're sitting in this spot. You can see the window there and the window on the other side, because it's really difficult to get people from that angle. I don't understand how the windows are managed to be so overpowered. So if you see me in a lobby and you see me in that spot, oh my god, I've been picked off there. But if you see me in this game in Nuketown, get in the window and you can absolutely destroy me, because it's just insane. That's what I recommend. That's the position I recommend you go if you're playing domination on Nuketown, because you're on B, you're getting defend points every time you get a kill, and you can just get basically an unlimited amount of kills, because people cannot get you there. People cannot get you there unless they're in a window, or unless they're using some kind of specialist ability to basically trick you. But people generally don't do that. You've got to remember that people on this game are generally fairly bad at Call of Duty, and that's That's not necessarily being horrible, but you know, it's the fact not a lot of people will put this geeky amount of thinking in that I do, and if you put a little bit of thinking in, you can actually go a lot further than you think you can. But people's gun skills are good, but their tactics are never, not everyone's tactics are so good because people don't think about it. People only care about gun skills. So you got to get a bit of a blend of both. But you can see when your tactics are bad and you're just wandering all over the place, that is when you lose. The real key, because everyone has the gun skills these days, everyone's good at shooting, and Call of Duty's been built in a way that it's easy to have gun skills these days as well. So your tactics has got to be the things that set you apart. If you want to get those good kill streaks, if you want to get a good kill death ratio, you need those tactics. But that's everything that I've got to say today, because that's the end of the game. I hope you've enjoyed somewhat this video. I hope you've learned a few things, and I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. But really, I'm sorry this video was a bit long, but I wanted to get out a full gameplay for you to see. And thank you. I hope you like this video. If you do, click the like, click the subscribe, blah blah blah, share it with your friends. You know what I'm saying, you know the drill. Alright, I'll see you guys real soon, and with some more Black Ops 3 videos. Bye.